gentlemen, boys and girls, how are you doing out there today? Wonderful. So glad to hear it. So glad to hear it. I do want to note, before we go any further into the show, that others have come before us. Others will come after us, but this is the last talk show. Clap it up. Oh, live studio, you okay? Okay, all right. They got a hiccup, ladies. They got a little hiccup. What an honor and a privilege it is to have these two wonderful people next to me getting ready to do what most people are not willing to do, which is simply analyze the culture. So would you please clap it up for the two, the magnificent, the lovely, the illustrious Denise and Rebecca. Clap it up. Clap it up. They are here, and they have no fear. They got a lot of cheer. You see I'm rapping? Kenny, come on. I'm rapping. All right. So before we go any further, I want you two to introduce yourselves. So I'm going to start with Denise. Denise, tell the viewer about you.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Denise, IG Miss Denise Poole. I am a Canadian actress living in Los Angeles.
Nice.
Yeah. So yay Canada, shout out there. I'm an artist and mostly performing, but I write as well. And you know, I'm just doing my thing.
I love it. That's an intro. We're just getting to know you, but we're going to get to know you more as we analyze the culture. Clap it up for Denise. She's amazing. And my girl, Rebecca. Tell them what's going down.
So just finishing up school, so I'm going to be getting my PR degree this spring.
She's going to be relating me publicly to different people.
And I also do like my little creator stuff on the side. And that's
that
about
YouTube.
it.
They need to subscribe.
Yeah, they need to subscribe because there's a giveaway coming soon. So
subscribe to our YouTube. Hello. Thank you so much, ladies, for coming on the show. They are ready to analyze the culture, which is what we do best. So let's go into the first category of our show, which is cultural analysis, where we look at tweets, posts, comments, various things that make up the social media framework. Because when people post things, they mean what they post. And it can get a little cray-cray. It can get a little cray-cray. So let's go to the first tweet. And this is, wow, God forgive me, this is the New Year's special. So this is New Year's Eve day around that time, whatever have you. So this is a very vital episode, a special, if you will. The first tweet. My New Year's resolution is to ruin all the toxic relationships some of my friends are in. Live studio, how do we feel about that? Okay, you're clapping, I like it. Let's start with Denise. Denise, if you were on the social media platform Twitter and you saw that tweet, what you gonna do?
Scroll on by.
Scroll on by? No like, no tweet, no retweet? So do you think that would be, is that a thing to do? Is that a good New Year's resolution?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
Get rid of those toxic relationships.
Yes, but would you?
Ruin them all.
Ruin them all.
That's right.
Yes. Yeah. Rebecca, if you were scrolling, what would you do?
I wouldn't like it or retweet it, but I would just be like, well, that's bold.
That's bold. It definitely is a bold thing to do because Paige T. Ryan here is assuming that she has the right to just go on in there and ruin toxic friendships, which seems kind of toxic. I mean, it's kind of good, but it's kind of...
I mean, she says she's going to ruin it, but that's a positive thing. You know, she's saying it like it's bad, but if it's a toxic relationship, that's bad. So if she's going to try to ruin that, you know, she's just offering some help to get her friends on the right path.
Clap it up for Denise. And that's the point I wanted to elaborate on, because it's a good thing. That some people will say, Snoop Dogg famous, you got to do bad in order to do good, which isn't always true. But I think in this case, some might do it as bad, and it's like, you know, that's Snoop Dogg, that ain't John Point. So Rebecca, would you be the type to go and ruin toxic relationships for some of your friends?
No, I would try to guide them, and I'll assume they'll do the right thing. But like at the end of the day, what one considers toxic, another person does not consider toxic. So you can't just go and like, you know, barge into it.
Okay, I get that. Clap that up for sure. Clap that up for sure. Let's go to the next tweet for our New Year's special. It's almost 3 months into the new. Get someone you will kiss on New Year's Eve, then move on. Audience, how do you feel about this tweet? It's kind of weird. The Niall Quinn, NCTB, whatever. Okay, if we were scrolling and we saw this, let's go back to Denise. Denise, what are your thoughts?
Get someone you'll kiss on New Year's Eve and then move on. I mean, there's a lot of little laughy faces.
Right,
so...
do you think they're joking or do you think...
Yeah, I guess it's a joke. And I mean, if you don't have somebody that's your partner on New Year's Eve, then yeah, you're just gonna kiss some magical moment. Yeah, and then you'll move on. So, I mean, it's an it's an odd thing
It's an
to
odd thing.
tweet.
It is an odd thing. Clap it up. Rebecca, if you saw it, your thoughts?
I'm so confused.
Yeah, I was kind of confused too at first. I was kind of confused too because it's okay. It was October 3rd. So they're saying, I guess they're
She's
saying,
really pre-planning this one.
right, she really put some extra
Calm
thought. It's
down.
October, so you got November, December. You really, then just move on. I mean, I feel that's kind of toxic to lead someone on until December and then magically cut it off.
Oh, that's what she's saying.
No, see, we got that moment.
so
That's going to be in the
confused.
trailer
I like
for
that.
season because y'all it just hit.
Yeah.
You know?
Wait, so she's saying like be with somebody for 3 months so that you can
And
kiss
then
them
ghost
and then
them.
move
And
on.
then move on.
Rude.
That's rude. I mean, that's the toxic part. I feel that's the part where it's like you're just gonna cut somebody off. I mean,
Yeah.
and then say the brother
Aw,
gets
for
attacked.
Christmas and stuff.
See, and then they're probably gonna want to return the gifts. Like, no, I'm keeping my gift. Don't you just, man,
Yeah.
don't get me started. Don't get me started. The next tweet. When the New Year's resolution people quit the gym, so I don't have to fight for space.
Oh yes.
Greater sign, greater sign. This is a good tweet. This is a good tweet.
Yeah, because you know it's hell after, like you've
Right.
been working out all year and you're cool,
Yes,
you know? And
that's
then
your
January,
space.
all the people come in, like they think they're gonna do something.
Yep.
They take up your space.
Oh, I can't take it.
This is
Rebecca.
why I don't even bother going to the gym, making
Girl,
it.
hey, you can tell by the body type, anorexic here.
I don't
It's
bother.
true.
Catch me there, I'm good.
Right,
work
there's not
out
even a
at
point to, it's, why do you think, what do y'all think about the people that subscribe to the resolutions and then just quit? Not them specifically, but just the thought and act of doing it.
I mean, at least they tried, I guess.
Clap it up for the try. Clap it up. Rebecca?
I feel like 2020, a lot of people gave up on them. So
Yes, I feel it's every
Everything
year.
went out the window.
Yeah, it's almost, if you say you're gonna get a New Year's resolution, it's almost tradition to quit. You know, because if you don't do it, no, not a negative. Oh, y'all don't
We're both like,
I love
hell
y'all.
no.
Get on me. Because I'm like, most people, if you're just gonna do it, why would you have to wait until January 1st, 2020? If you're really serious, that's like when I was gliding in these DMs, right, of these certain young ladies. I ain't gonna wait, Kenny, I'm not gonna wait till January 1st, 2021. I'm gliding in tonight, clap it up.
but
I'm
that's
joking.
different. That's
Yeah,
different.
it's
So, okay,
just
so it's a
like
difference.
Time, you know,
Okay.
Yeah.
it's like, all right, it's a new year. You know, let's set some new goals.
Okay.
There's definitely no
Exactly.
excuse for not keeping your resolutions.
Okay,
You know,
no
but it's
excuse.
a great time to set goals
Yes.
and really say, okay, you know what, this is something that I've been wanting to do, and you're like, I'm gonna do it, and you know, you should stick to it.
Stick to it, yes. That's the goal, to stick to it. I just wonder, Rebecca, let me ask, why do you think so many people don't stick to it? And not just the gym, any New Year's resolution.
I'm saying probably they don't care enough, or they like things. You can't predict life, and then life just hits. Things come your way, so you just kind of
Yeah.
adjust to that. Not only that, but like share your resolution with other people, your friends, your family, or write them down so you can hold yourself accountable, or they can hold you accountable for it.
Clap it up. That's
Yeah.
smart. That's a good idea, though.
Speak it into the
You know what?
Yeah.
That's what I'm, even right here and now. I've got Kenny, Rain, James. I'm gliding in your DMs. Hold me accountable. I'm joking. Let's go to the next tweet. I've made an executive decision this New Year's Eve. I'm going to get absolutely blootered.
Okay.
Normally, I just have a couple of drinks, then go to bed shortly after the bells. But after the year we've all had, I'm ending the year passed out. That's from Samantha's rant. Let's start with Rebecca. Rebecca, are you ending out the year? First, I want to ask. No, let's just ask this. What is blootered? I've never even heard of that. Rebecca, what is blootered?
I think she means faced.
Okay, they're synonymous. Denise, do you feel that's a synonymous term, blootered?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was struggling with that one. Okay. And is this how y'all are going to end out the year? Lord forgive.
No.
Clap it up. I'm glad to
I
hear
mean,
that.
I don't pre-plan that, you know, like, I
Right,
don't
that's
know
not
what's
really
gonna
something you're supposed to.
happen.
Okay, I can dig it. So, I'm going to get, I just want to know what blootered is. How do you come up with
Well,
blootered?
she has a little like UK flag up there, right? So maybe
Yeah.
it's like a UK.
Oh, clap it up for Denise. See, that's going deep. Clap it up, live studio. What are you doing, man? Pay attention. Because it's important to look where the tweeter is tweeting from.
Yeah.
You know, no, we didn't see that we say Twitter for Android, but that's good. So maybe in the UK,
It means
Bluetooth
something,
means
yeah.
something like that. I like this. I'm gonna keep this accent for a minute. Now I just had a couple of drinks to go to bed shortly after the bell's out. We've all had. So y'all are gonna end passed out. Y'all are gonna stay cognizant of what's going on and conscious, and just be prepared to enter the new year in a regular state of mind, right?
I'm
Yeah.
just trying to get through today.
Clap it up. Denise is focusing on today. Rebecca, are you in the same field or?
I don't drink to pass out. I drink to have a good time.
Okay.
Like, you want to
And
remember
if it leads
that.
to,
Right.
if it leads to
Oh,
blue.
no. I know.
Okay.
I
Okay.
know.
Just
I
checking.
get
Sound,
blooter.
blootered sounds,
And-
try it.
Lord, I'm going to get absolutely blootered. Okay, I'm absolutely going to the next category of the show. Expertise. This is where we get expertise from situations you've had with your ex. Now, we're not digging up old demons now.
Okay.
But what we're going to do is take that life experience and apply it to the given situations here. Now, if you have been blessed to not have a situation with an ex, use your philosophical imagination to arrive at a conclusion for these prompts. Let's go to the first expertise prompt. It's 9 p.m. You are at a New Year's Eve party with your friends. Your ex arrives and says they want to start the new year off right and get back with you. What are the three options? You have three options to choose from. A, get back with your ex for the new year. B, get back with your ex until 11:59 p.m., break up at midnight, starting the new day. Or C, leave the party. A, B, or C? I want to start with Rebecca. Rebecca, A, B, or C?
Okay, why can't you just stay at the party and avoid them? But like,
You gotta
anyways,
choose
I
those.
know.
You-
So this kind of happened to me last year around like
Ooh.
before, no,
Uh-oh.
before Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Like,
before
so it
Thanksgiving.
was Drinksgiving at the bar.
Oh, boy. Well, that's
So
already a
anyways,
start.
this happened to me, and then like they texted me and they're like, okay, but basically we just left that bar and went to another bar. So leave the party
So you would leave the party.
and go to another party.
Clap it up. Okay, clap it up for Rebecca. I want Denise to stop. Denise, A, B, or C?
I don't know that. I mean, which ex are we talking about here?
Let's go with, yeah.
The most recent
Them all
one.
together. Just the whole.
I don't know.
You gotta choose A, B, or
I
C?
guess like. Well, are there other options at the party?
No
or-
options. No options. You gotta go A, B, or
All
C.
right, so no, okay, so there's nobody else. Then let's play a game. Let's try getting back until 11:59 and then break up.
Whoa! Clap it up for Denise. So she's going to do what the previous tweet reference did with them for a minute. Cut the thing off. Denise.
3 months. It was a minute.
You're right. It literally was.
Yeah, it's like-
Okay. Well, see, it was 9.
Oh, it's
So you're going
9.
2 hours and
You're
59
gonna
minutes.
spend all that time with them.
Are you what?
Sure, why not? Let's
Oh, so she's sticking with B. So there's no. So y'all both avoided A. A is not going to happen.
Oh no.
No. Rebecca, no.
No.
Why not? Get back
Single,
with
ready to mingle, dude.
Well, I mean, so there's
I'm
no
just cheering
chance.
for Rebecca.
You're right.
I'm
So,
living my best life now, and like
See?
I'm the best version of myself compared to where I was with him. So
Aw, clap it up.
I'm not gonna go back.
Lil Duval made a song, I'm living my best life. I'm not going back and forth with you. Racial epithets. Let's go to the next expertise prompt. Expertise number 2. Your New Year's resolution is to go to the gym more often. You are at the gym exercising. Your ex takes photos of you at the gym and posts them on social media with the caption, my ex is a fatty. They'll never reach their fitness goals. How do you respond? You respond, A, comment on the pic and say, at least I'm at the gym, you dumb bleep. B, post an unattractive pic of your ex with the caption, my ex is ugly. C, get back with your ex if they agree to take it down. Or D, cancel your gym membership and eat Twinkies. This is a
sounds great.
This sounds great, but you want to get your fitness goals.
First off, that doesn't apply to me anyway.
Okay.
So.
Right. No.
But. Oh damn.
It's tough. I'll tell y'all, I'd probably go with C. I'd get back with my ex. Because the girl was bad, man. I'm telling Girl, she was looking good, man. She was looking good. And I do want her to take the photo down, but this is the last talk show we're talking about. Imagine she did.
You don't have to do that. You could just report it and get people to report it for you and it gets taken down.
There's no option. Valid question.
Are you a fatty, or is it clear that they're just jealous?
They're just jealous.
Oh,
Literally
then
you.
leave it
Looking
up.
good. Both of you looking good. So you're going to leave it up.
Okay.
Then retweet that or whatever.
Whatever, just keep going. Okay. Rebecca, you were going to ask.
I'll go with D because look, it says cancel your gym membership and eat Twinkies. It says cancel your gym membership, but it doesn't say you could get a new one at any other gym.
Wow, she's going deep. Clap it up for Rebecca. She's reading in between the prompts.
I like the Twinkies too.
Okay.
Yeah.
But don't y'all want to reach your New Year's resolution is to go to the gym more often.
I mean, there's other ways to reach her.
Oh,
You could go to
yeah.
other places.
So I'm like,
I
y'all
forgot
want
about that
to. So if you cancel the one, okay, let's
I
just
would just say A. I would just comment and say at least I'm at the gym.
clap it up. I respect that. But Rebecca's going it so far, so you're gonna let's hypothetically say that you got the best gym membership deal ever. Buy one day, get a year free. But at the other gyms, LA Fitness, rip off by the way. You're paying like $300 for the year. Are you still gonna cancel that gym?
There's
membership?
always Chloe things on YouTube, and she gets you.
Oh, you gonna work out at home, girl? Okay, hey, gosh. So all of you avoided C except me. And that's the point. But we analyze various things. No, I love it. So neither of you would go with C. Neither of you would get back with your A.
Why do you want to try to get back with me?
I'm just trying to see because expertise helps people. Let's go to the next category, man. They're breaking my heart.
We're moving forward, not backwards.
Yeah.
I
here.
mean, let's say some people.
No one's gonna pick that.
There was a popular song by the Stylistics, I believe, "Make Up to Break Up."
Oh,
You know?
No. That sounds
That's not how it gets
terrible.
down. Let's go to your position. Your position, the New Year's Eve special. This is where we look at various situations and we get your position on the subject. Let's go with the first one. Your position straight up on New Year's resolutions. Let's start with Denise. Straight up, your position.
I'm for it.
You're for it. Okay, clap it up. She's for New Year's resolutions. Now, before I yap, Rebecca, your position on New Year's resolutions.
I like them.
You like them.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, now let's go with the stone cold facts of probably majority of people. They'll go for it for a minute, maybe give it a week or two, and they're done. So saying it's a New Year's resolution, like we kind of spoke on it earlier, should they call it a New Year's resolution or should it just be like, I'm just starting this, it has nothing to do, that is January 1st, I'm just going in?
No, it's a New Year's resolution.
So it's a New Year's resolution. It has to be called that.
You make New Year's resolutions for the new year. It's a thing.
But Rebecca, are you agreeing with Denise? Because most people will go on with it for a minute and then they just quit. I'm like, y'all either stick with it all the way to where it's a New Year's lifestyle. Oh, I just coined a new term. Hashtag New Year's lifestyle. So you support New Year's resolutions, but what about when people will do it for only a week or two and then they just drop it?
Okay, well then that wasn't your New Year's resolution. That was just probably a short-term goal or like something. Because I feel like New Year's resolutions have to be long-term. Like you have to think long-term to set those rather than short-term. So if you're gonna quit, then why even set it?
That's what I'm saying. So you call it a New Year's resolution, but then you quit early. Could you call it something else, or is it?
No, just hold yourself accountable.
Hold yourself accountable. Top it up. They are sticking with their position on New Year's resolutions, and I love it. I'm going to go to the next one, even though the screen is black. I have it memorized. Your position on New Year's superstitions. Are y'all familiar with any New Year's?
I do.
Oh,
yeah.
what is the one you're familiar with?
Okay, so
Share.
apparently on New Year's, if you like grab your luggage and like run to like the corner of like your street wherever you live, that means you're gonna be traveling like throughout the whole year. And then there's like the whole like you eat the grapes and stuff like that.
Wait, what's the grape one?
So you eat 12 grapes, and then for all of them, you like it's like a goal or something about the like New Year.
She's totally right. Are you familiar with any of those, Denise?
Well, the only one I know is about like if you don't kiss somebody.
Right, because I had a few listed here just in case y'all didn't know. There's one kiss at midnight. It's thought if you kiss someone you love as the clock strikes midnight, those sentiments will continue for the next 12 months. So that's one.
And then there's like some, I know that it's like, oh, the different like color of underwear that you wear, like
Yep.
represents something.
Yep.
Oh,
There you
I'm
go.
all about that stuff.
You're all about that
That's
stuff.
fun.
It's fun. So are you doing it, so since you said it's fun, are you doing it because you feel it's credible or it's just fun?
I think your mind is a powerful thing, and if you believe it, then
You can make that come into fruition. Rebecca. Clap it up, live studio. Clap it up for Denise. Hello.
I agree with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think if my drawers are blue, I'm gonna be blue the rest of the year?
No, like,
I don't want to be blue.
no. Like, okay, like, let's say you, like, basically, like, let's say you want something, and you're like, okay, what would I wear for, like, if I, like, let's say you want to buy a new car, like, what would I wear if I bought that, like, if I had that car? So go wear that outfit, go buy that car, and then it's most likely going to happen, because, like, your mind.
Clap it up. Clap it up for Rebecca. Okay.
It's
Denise,
like
are you
being
leaning with
consistent.
that too? Does that make sense to you?
yeah.
No. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all another one.
Behave, become.
Oh man, clap it up. She's speaking it into existence. Live studio, where are you? There's another one. Don't cry, or that could mean the rest of the year is sad.
Oh no.
What do y'all think? Like, say you're crying tears of joy, though.
And
No?
that's joy.
So then those joy tears, so you'll have joy tears the rest of the year. Yeah, that makes it make sense. I'm trying to make it make sense. It's not making sense. I'm trying to see, do I have another one? Putting cash in your wallet, because that means you'll be like wealthier throughout the year. What do y'all think? They say like if you walk in your house as the clock strikes midnight, then you'll be, cash. Oh gosh, you'll have more cash on hand.
But you have to walk into your house and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because don't you want to be at a party
That-
kissing someone?
Clap it up. Clap it up. That's what I'm saying. So some of these don't really.
That one doesn't count.
So some count, some don't.
Yeah.
It's deep, man. New Year's superstitions. It is a trip. It is a trip. Clap it up for Denise and Rebecca. They did an excellent job on the New Year's special. Clap it up. We like to keep it short and sweet, but I really appreciate them for coming out. So what I want to do is give Denise and Rebecca the opportunity to promote themselves so we can find out more about them, our audience. Denise, would you tell the viewer, how can we find you?
You can find me online, I guess.
Yeah. What's your Insta? You kind of mentioned it before, but I want to split it out.
I did.
What's your Insta?
Miss Denise Pool. So you can find me on IG.
Okay.
And then if you just go there, then everything else.
Everything. Clap it up. Clap it up for Instagram, connecting people through various routes and routes. Rebecca, tell them, how do we find you, girl?
Basically, Instagram and TikTok, it's at BeckyXBex. That's where you can find me.
The girl got a TikTok.
I
You
do.
gotta hit a little dance for me.
Yeah, do a
No,
TikTok
I just know the TikTok dance.
I don't know that
can't
dance.
do.
I don't know
it's
that
like
dance.
too hard.
Clap it up for the both of them one more time. I really appreciate them for coming out. Thank you so much, ladies. I love to end out every episode with a joke. Do either of you fine folk have a joke that you would like to share with the live studio audience?
No, you tell us. a joke.
Yeah.
I tell you a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knock knock.
Okay.
This is there.
Ice cream soda.
Ice cream soda.
Ooh.
Ice cream soda. People can hear me.
Hey!
Oh, you gonna do me a quick?
What?
I'm on show. Going into the new year blue now, man. Thanks a lot, man. Gosh, I appreciate them. Clap it up one more time for Denise and Rebecca. Please, they were excellent guests. You're going to see them again most likely, so continue to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. What an honor and a joy it has been. And we'll see you next time. Thank you. Clap it up. Clap it up. Thank you. Perfect job. Thank you. That was a lot of fun. Do y'all really think those New Year's superstitions, or y'all were just acting right?
I mean, the kissing one I like to live by.
It's but would you do that what that tweet said and do it for only like 3 minutes?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, so either way.
No, you just kiss somebody. It's like it could be a stranger, it could be a random.
You don't.
Yeah.
Lip kiss?
Yeah, because it's midnight. It's the superstition. You gotta kiss someone.
I think with COVID and all that
You
mess
don't
going
get-
on.
well, I don't know.
I
about
ain't kissing
now.
that. I know that's I'm hoping.
Life is different
You're
now.
right. You're right. She right. Thank you, folks. Let's cut it all across the board. That was a great after.